Welcome. Oh, let there be light. Let there be light, and there was light. Okay, so I just thought I'd have like a bite size of a very delicious word, of course, because we have been seeing the lovely words like art, of course, in the heart and in the earth, in words like art and earth. Now, I have done in my earlier presentations, of course, I don't know whether they get lost in, I hope not, in the pile of presentations I've been doing, but on heart. If you've got anything, if you can find anything on heart on earth with Crimey Queen, I think it's absolutely delicious. Okay, so I'm just going to do a micro, I hope it's micro as intended. So I'm looking at the word image because we come across that. This is where Mother Eve is really talking about let us make man in our image after our likeness. And then of course we have the other references that God made man in his own image and likeness. So the word image, of course, creative beings as we are, is very essential. And so I thought I would look at that word image, E-M-A-G-E. Now, what got me about this, wow, I have still not found my brush. Okay, so what really interests me with this word, I'm going to have to wipe out the psychedelic word, and let's do this, is that it has the, this is 9, 4, of course, it has the M letter, which is the 8-petal flower in essence. If you have watched my videos, so this is 7 and this is 5. So, okay, let's just be creative here. I just don't enjoy doing this with my finger, but okay, 10, this is 10, 14, and 5 would be 19, and 7 would be 26. So image is really 26, but what, so that means it's whole. So it's the template that I have been talking about when God set, we hear this, and in Genesis of chapter 1 verse 17, that's where the set God got into motion. But what I love about this is here is that the middle letter is the A. I'm going to really have a list of words, particularly 5-letter words or 7-letter words that really give us this information with the A in the middle, because that is the art. That's the word of art, the letter. This is, we have done a lot in A. There's also 3, the nature of the construct. It's like telling you you can build a tower. Okay. Like 3 were able to tell you that you could have an 8-petal flower. So what I did was really circle this and had, okay, let's get a pen that really writes. So we circle this and we have 9, 4, and of course here is 1, 5, okay. Okay, I think I'm doing something perhaps not quite intended, but I broke down the syllable. Basically it's like image, and it's like we know that there was him who had done the creator is like him who created man in his own image and likeness. He created he, him, and so on. So there we have age, which really, of course, the word image already tells us that there is time, there is an age aspect to whatever is happening here. So when we add this together, this was what really interests me. We got 13. 9 plus 4 is 13, and then we add this together, we also had 13. And 13, just to show you, is really the plate or the template that is used in the incubator, or the column that I call the number 2. So I just thought we would do a quick thing on image. We see that, and to grab the essence of the M, it's that which can form the 8-petal flower. And of course the A, we see that it tells us you can build a tower. The A is actually in the middle of the heart. The word heart, Heart. Of course there's art, but I love this because it tells us a lot right here. And that we can see is like the mini pyramid right in our heart. And that's something for us to anchor onto. I believe it's a very precious thing to really know that there is A right in the middle of the heart, which is a 5-letter word. And of course image is the same. There we see Mother Eve. The snake is being present there with the number 5 again, which is Mother Eve, which is Eve, the spokesperson who said, let us make man in our image after our likeness. So of course Eve is 5. When we do the numerical value for Eve is 5, and we see 5 is very consistent here. And even in the word brain as well, BRAIN. So there is another word. We see that the functions of our makeup is very crucial in relation to Mother Eve, the said God of Genesis chapter 1 verse 3. Of course, I think that's really beautiful and coincides as well with the other 5-letter words in her first speech, which is on Genesis of chapter 1 verse 3. This is where she utters 4 words, of course 2 words, but she repeats them twice that contains the 5-letter word right there. Okay, now it really yes, I was going to say about the A's, but there are 2 A's here as well. So of course where we see 2, there we are with an incubator, of course something that can create after its kind. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found this fun. Please give us a like and subscribe and share. Okay, thank you very gladly.